Hello everybody, you know who this is. This is your favorite artist, Lance Skirvin. And I'm out here again on my Friday, which happens to be today. I won't tell you what day that is, you figure it out. But I'm back here on a layover, and I figured I'd make another short video on a thought that has been hitting me for the last few days. I discussed this with somebody earlier. And this is a bad storm out here, so if you see me jump, because you all know that I'm scared and afraid of lightning, then don't laugh. Please don't laugh. Anyway, I was speaking about this person about churches. And if you read anything that I write, you know that I was raised in the church, but I have a love-hate relationship with the things that go on in the church. I love the church, and the church is the best place possible that you can be in this world. And I'll never stray away from that. But the practices and the whole ritualistic, cultural, and social, this word's just spilling in my head right now, all of those things get us caught up in something that's not what the church should be. First of all, I'm writing a blog right now. I haven't decided the title, but pretty much it's going to be, I'm going to say, if the devil is non-denominational in his attacks, why are we so much separated or not together? Meaning that Satan doesn't say, well, you know what, I'm going to kick some Baptist butt today. Or you know what, I'm going to hold off on those Pentecostals because, they've been all right, but we're going to go after the Methodists. He comes after everybody. His sword is to kill everybody. So why are we so separated and divided? And they say, united we stand, divided we fall. Well, that's so true. That's why we're fallen. And the gist of the conversation that I had yesterday was the fact that with so many churches in our neighborhoods, and let's just go ahead and say the hood. I don't think I live in the hood, but the hood means the black community. And other communities also. But with so many churches in the black communities, how come there's so much crime? With so many churches in the black community, how come there's so much unemployment, hate, poverty, sadness, distress? All of these churches dotting our landscapes, and we're so hopeless. You see, I don't understand it. Down here in Orlando, like it is up in New York, but more so down here, I'm not going to name streets, but you can take certain particular streets, and there are 4 churches on that one side of the block and 3 across the street. And I'm like, wait a second, what goes here? Because you're stepping on crack vials, you're seeing liquor bottles, kicking them out the way on your way to the church service, which shows you what goes on after those services transpire. If our preachers were the mighty men and warriors of God that they are supposed to be, where are they when all this stuff is going down? If we're supposed to really be about some kind of change and not business as usual, why isn't anything happening? Where are all these holy people who step out so dressed up so nice in their nice cars and paying their tithes and being good Christians? Those are the same ones sitting behind the blinds. They busted so-and-so for prostitution again. And I think so-and-so's pregnant again. Oh my God, they repossessing so-and-so's car. Well, why don't you take some of that damn money that you have and that you're hoarding up? Forget tithing. Tithe. You're supposed to. But help the brother out. Instead of being a Venetian blind player, dancing in the blinds. That's why half your blinds are broke. When you go to a neighborhood, I can tell you all the nosy people who are like that. Just look how broken their blinds are. Blinds are supposed to hang, you touch the string and pull it up and down. Why are they broken? I don't want to live across the street from nobody like that. If so, I'm going to have some very weird hours and stay away. But anyway, like I was saying, I go off on a tangent sometime, but I got to get out of here soon because my break is almost over. You see, I have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm thinking so many things. But yeah, if we, the bottom line is that something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong with all these churchified churches when the world is as messed up as it is. That's all I want to say. I love the church, but we're not doing what we should be doing. The church is like an old car that looks good sitting up in the yard, but it doesn't run. And you sit there like little kids and bouncing around and imagine you know, that something's going on, we're speeding, we're doing this. Well, we go to church and bounce around and fall out in the spirit. And our communities are going to hell. And we watch the news and we feel so ashamed. Something is wrong, holy man, preacher, all of these deacons and elders and all this and all this. Where are you? While our communities are going to hell. Who steps out? And we know this. We write articles on this stuff. We talk about stuff. But I'm calling you all out. So all you holy people who are saved and sanctified, show your asses when stuff is going down in the neighborhood. Profess the good word and go out there on the front lines like Jesus would. Because you're wasting time and you're not doing anything. You're not doing your job. You're accountable for it. You claim it on Sunday, or Saturday for you Seventh-day Adventists, and all you folks who are just caught up in titles and not just doing what you're supposed to damn do. I got to get out of here, but I'm going to say one more thing. It's like the story of the electrician. The electrician was at a church service one day, and the lights went out. And the electrician pumped his chest up and said, well, don't worry about that. I'm going to go in the back, and I'm going to take care of these lights. Well, this is what happened. He went in the back, the AC was off, the lights were off. Would you stop bugging me? I think this is a twig. Well, anyway, everything was off, and he went back there. Folks started waving little pieces of paper in the programs because it was getting hot. They started taking off their hats. They started cracking the windows. 20 minutes went by. What's going on? We're losing the feeling of being in the spirit. We're smelling like we just came from the gym. Hey, what's going on? And homeboy came out of the back. I just can't do it. And somebody said, so electrician he is. He ain't no electrician. Well, anyway, an old man got up. And he got up. And he said, where you going, old man? Don't worry about it. Can't I just go in the back and play around with the wires? And he said, well, you're not an electrician, but, hey, anything's worth a shot now to save this service because a lot of folks will be getting out of here soon, and we didn't collect any offerings, so we got to get some money. So he said, don't worry about it. Just sit down for another 5 minutes and let the old man go back outside and try. So this is what he did. Not outside, but in the back. Went in the back. All of a sudden, 2 minutes went by, and the lights started flashing. Boom! The lights came on. I said, oh, my God. It stayed on. He came out. He was smiling. He said, if I can just get my seat and just let's go on and carry on with this service. And the people said, man, you know who that was? That was the electrician. So, don't ever just listen to the label of these people who claim what they are. You look at them by their fruits and you look at them by their works. I don't have to tell you that I'm an artist. Go to my site and look at my artwork. I have to tell you that I'm passionate about writing. Go to my site and see what I do. Deacon, so-and-so, an elder, so-and-so, and so-and-so. It doesn't mean jack unless you fill the position and perform the duties that you're supposed to perform. And on that note, let me take this bus back because I hear somebody ringing the bell. Gotta go. And I'll see you next time.